This is Mighty Sparrow, aka Angela Biker. Dedicate this worship song to Adeyaboyiko. Sunday Musha, Ọmọ Adéyẹmọ. Olúlànà ọmọ Òdùà. Sunday Musha, Ọmọ Adéyẹmọ. Sunday Musha, orúkọ ló ń rọmọ. Ẹyẹ sọmọ níláyé. Stop line. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká waste time. Àsìkò sí. Ọjọ́ dúró dẹnìkan. Let's see that answer. Iṣẹ́ wa. Ẹ ṣé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò lẹ́ni mẹ́sẹ̀gì tí mo fẹ́ deliver mo máa sọ òyìnbó bóyá òyìnbó mi correct tàbí kò correct kò káyé o the message ló ṣe kókó tó wà very important ìyẹn ni mo fẹ́ kí ẹ̀yin èèyàn ní because àwọn tó ní mẹ́sẹ̀gì gan mo fẹ́ káwọn fúnra wọn kàn gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ so I will be speaking English language as well as Yoruba language, but English language will be more than the Yoruba that I will be speaking. Omoluka is my name, and I want to welcome every one of you to this program. This is Omoluka Great TV, and today, Tuesday, I think today is 13th or 14th of April. Let me just, Imaloshi mistake. Yes, today is 13th day of April, 2021. Omoluka is my name, and I welcome every one of you. Anofi Olokoba, you are welcome. I welcome Wasiu Ayinde Mogaji, Terry Omalade, Prince Sunshine Bami, Wasiu Ayinde, Abraham Goshen, Adenike Shehu, you are welcome. Tinu Adeleye, you are welcome. And for those of you watching us, Evangelist Funke Ige Ekabo, David Olushola, Mark Ben, you are welcome. Thank you very much. I want to sincerely appreciate those of you watching us live from the YouTube. Oduatide, you are welcome to this program. Samson Adekunle, I want to appreciate you as well. Thank you very much. If you have not subscribed to my channel on YouTube, please do subscribe. Hit the subscribe button so that you'll be able to watch our video, even if you don't have the privilege of watching it live. So after that, you still have, anytime we upload video, you have the privilege of seeing it. I want to appreciate every one of you. Please, those of you watching us from the YouTube, let us have your comments and share it to groups, WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups. Let us have your comments. So I want to appreciate every one of you. I'm very sorry, someone is calling me now. I have to call that person here. I'm very sorry. I have to call this our daddy. So it's very important that I have to call him. My daddy. I wà lórí program ò ṣe ẹ máa lè sọ̀rọ̀ sí i.
Ṣé dáadáa lẹ fún àtà?
Àdúpẹ́ sà. But I wà lórí program. Ṣé ká ṣe program tó kí n pè yín tàbí ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí i?
Ọ̀gá mi ṣe tí ẹ bá parí tó nà.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe program tó. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ sà.
Ẹ ṣé gan. So, once again, for those of you watching us from the Facebook, I would like you to share this message. Adejoke Adedapo, you are welcome. Sikiru Ayara, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Those of you watching us from the YouTube, please let us have your comments and share it to WhatsApp group, Facebook group, Instagram, anywhere you want to share it, please do. May God bless you all. The purpose of this message today: who is our problem in Nigeria and in Yoruba land? I want every one of you watching this video, both in YouTube and Facebook, let me have your comment. Just write freedom. Your comments should be freedom. Write it there. If you want to give any other comment, you are free to do that, but make sure you write freedom. You can put freedom for Yoruba, freedom for the Yorubas. Write it there. Because I have been assured that this message will get to the rightful place. Let me assure every one of you watching this video live, or for those of you that will watch it maybe later, that our problem started in the year 1884. I said something yesterday on my program that Britain, they were the problem of Yoruba land. We are still under colonization. We are still being colonized by British. If majority of you, you know, my surprise was that most of you knows what I'm saying, that we are still under colonization by the British. We are still being colonized. This problem started in the year 1884. And what happens in that 1884? You know, a lot of things is happening now, and I'm going to let you see it. I will show you. In 1884, there was a meeting held in Berlin in 1884. In Berlin in 1884. All the Europeans gathered themselves in Berlin with maps of Africa as a continent. They have that map, and they decided to share it, that we are going to colonize this area, we are going to colonize this, and they shared African countries to each one of them. There is ethnicity in the Europe, just like the way we have ethnicity in Africa. But in Europe, when they have their own ethnics, they call themselves countries, just like what Professor Lumumba said. They call themselves country on their own, a nation. France is an ethnic in Europe. They call themselves a country, a nation, independent nation. Germany is an ethnic group in Europe, but they call themselves a nation. England is an ethnic group in Europe. They call themselves a nation. But here in Africa, and ethnic groups can never claim to be a nation in Africa. In 1884, they have the map of Africa, and they shared all African ethnics to each of the European Union. France, Germany, Portugal, Spain, name them, Italy. They shared all the ethnics in Africa to each of those ethnics in Europe. And they believe that they must colonize us. Don't forget, I've been saying this. I listen, I buy it on. Òun ló kó wa débi tá a délé ní. And we refuse to follow the history. They came and they started colonizing us. What does that colonization mean? They were uprooting, bringing every mineral resources, both human, natural resources that we have. They were using it, taking it out of our land to Europe to build all the Europe countries. They were taking everything we have, our gold, our agriculture, cocoa, rubber, tin, everything we have. They took it and all the way to United Kingdom, all the European countries. France were colonizing some part of Dahomey. They call them Dahomey. 80% of that country belongs to the Yoruba. It's part of Oyo Empire. Oyo Empire has been existing before they came. British took over Yoruba land, including the Biafra land and the northern part of this country, the Arewa. And they were colonizing them separately. They were colonizing them separately. They colonized the Arewa, and they are colonizing the Yorubas, and they are colonizing the Biafrans in a separate way, because they knew that both of them were separate entities, separate nations. But to my surprise, the colonizers and took our commonwealth to develop Europe. And the master of them all is the Britain. My people, I am saying this because I want them to hear this so that they will be prepared to come and arrest Omoluka or other agitators. The problem, the killings, the massacre that is happening in Nigeria is from Britain. They were the people behind this. Because you said you gave us independence in the year 1960. You gave us independence and you did not let us be independent. For those of you that are watching me live, do you know that Nigeria cannot do anything without taking permission from Britain? You will not know. They will tell you. Nigeria cannot do anything. They cannot independently do anything on their own until they took permission from Britain. And yet, they will tell you that we are independent. Now, there is killings. You know, indirectly, they still involve us into their own, they call it Commonwealth of Nations. We are still there. It was there they used their all this brainwash to took our resources. They are still taking it from us. They have been taking it far, far, far long time ago, and they still continue. They were still taking it. Share this message. They were still collecting our Commonwealth. Remember, they came as Royal Niger Company, where they started with slave trade, buying our people, exchanging human beings with oil, with rum, with dark rum, with dry gin, and some other things like that, with matches. A whole human being will be exchanged with matches. And building the young one to die, shano. That be firelight. Let me tell you, my people, the Britain, they knew the capacity, the intellectual capacity of the Yoruba in the year 1884 when they arrived to come and colonize us. They knew the intellectual capacity of the Yoruba, and since then, they have decided not to leave us alone because they knew that if they let us be, whatever they are taking from us, there will be no chance for it again. You know, I've been saying this. We can't, there's no countries in Africa that can call themselves our contemporaries even in your, I'm talking of the Yoruba people as a nation. Is it the Fulanis and the outside that will call themselves our contemporaries? Is it the Biafrans? Or which countries in Africa can say they were capable to face the Yoruba in terms of intellectual capacity? There is none. They knew if they let us go, Yoruba people today, we will be like India. We will be like China. We will be like Hong Kong. We will be like USA as well as Canada. Because British colonized them. Today, in terms of military capacity, military power, in terms of economic power, British or UK, they cannot face America, they cannot face Canada, they cannot withstand India, they cannot withstand Hong Kong as well as China. That is just the fact. And they knew that if we let the Yoruba people go, they will be like America or Canada or Indian or Australia. That is why they enslave us indirectly since then to the Fulanis. The Fulani don't believe in education. It is the Yorubas that believe in education. We brought education. Education started in Yoruba land. I mean Western education. I'm not talking of formal or informal education. I'm talking of formal Western education. It started in Yoruba land. We cherish it. We value it in Yoruba nation. The Fulanis or the Hausas, they don't value education. They don't have interest. Just of recent, they started going to school, attending, making sure that they attain a certain level of education. You will see a school, primary 6 certificate will be your governor, and nothing will happen. Primary 6 holder will be a governor, and nothing will happen. Share this message. Enter one in Facebook. Share to you boom le ṣe pinni. Ogaba yo, àbí kí má sọ Oyinbo mọ́. You know I'm not Olayomi Koiki. I'm not Femi Falana. Kàwé, ẹ má bínú sí a. You know, the British, the Britain, they knew very sure that if they let the Yoruba people be on their own, they will never have the opportunity of getting what they are getting from our land. If you have the information that Britain were taking something natural from Nigeria, it is certainly from Yoruba land, not anywhere else. Yesterday, I told you on my program that in a year, NPA alone, Nigerian Port Authority alone, generates nothing less than 30 trillion naira to the coffer, to themselves. And from that, British is taking 60% of it. Go and do your findings. They will never tell you this. And someone that is taking such amount of money and you expect them to allow you to go, they will never let you go. Come and take me and tell me it's a lie. Then we have professionals that will expose you with your calamities and your atrocities. We have people that will expose you. And when you're on flag, you are no problem. Go on. Look, I will tell you what I know. I won't say what I don't have perfect evidence about. Now, there is killings here and there. Even there is oppression. Even if we were to say the truth, if the truth must be told, we Yorubas were the majority in Nigeria. They will lie to you that they have the highest number of population. It's a lie. Yoruba has the highest number of population in Nigeria. We are more than 80 million. But they will tell you that currently we are at 50 million. Agree. And yet, they keep on oppressing us. They were using our people against us. The British did a lot of atrocities against the Yorubas. The first election we had in Yoruba land, in Nigeria, British rigged it for the Northerners. The first election we held in Nigeria, British rigged it to the Northerners. Because they don't want Awolowo to be the president. Because if Awolowo becomes the president during that period, a lot of things will happen. Today, I don't think we will be where we are today. Let me tell you also, there was a censor that happened, that of course, I think that was 1966. It was the Britain that rigged or lied against the Yorubas about that census. They told us, I have been asking this question, how many people are living in Kano? Answer that question. On daily basis, a 22-tire truck will load all of them from the north to the south to Yoruba land. And yet, they are still more than us. They are still more than us. How many people were living in Kano? How many companies, registered companies were in Kano? According to Bureau of Statistics, 85% of registered companies in Nigeria is registered in Yoruba land. 85% of registered companies in Nigeria is registered in Yoruba land, of which Lagos State took the highest numbers of it. And yet, you'll be claiming that Kano State is more popular, there is more population, more people living in Kano than Lagos. Don't you see how the stupidity of the... It is the work of the Britain. I don't blame the Northerners. Yorùbá ní ta ni wọ́n máa gbé ọkọ́ fún tí ò ní roko sákàtà ẹ̀. The Britain are ruling us. They are colonizing us indirectly. We are still under them. There are a lot of mining, gold mining in Yoruba land, and the British are behind it up to now. And they are mining it, taking our gold back to their land. Up to now. Our oil, there is percentage from NNPC that Britain, that they took, that will be remitted to them on annual basis. My people, I won't stay much. Now they are killing our people. Massacre, killing, murdering, kidnapping everywhere. Since the day Nigeria have been weeping, clamoring, shouting for all these atrocities. For all the atrocities committed by these Fulani men or whatever they call themselves. No. Have you ever seen the British condemning it? They will tell you they are not part of Nigeria. Nigeria is an independent country. That's what they will say. But Nigeria cannot do anything without permission from the British. And yet they will tell you that we are independent. They knew what they are doing. It was this same British that wrote a letter to United Nations that they must not allow Nigeria to be divided. We have our evidence. We have facts. Àwọn ló kọ̀wé lọ sí UN pé kán má jẹ́ ká pín torí wọ́n mọ̀ pé tá a bá lọ Yorùbá ìkòkò ọbẹ̀ wọn fọ́mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn. And that is why they told the Northerners that these so places, you must get hold of it. Don't let it go. The air, all the oceans in the southwest, you must get hold of it. From Lagos, from Badagry, that happens to be our border to the Benin Republic, from there to Ogun, the Ijebu-Water side, they were all in the hands of the Fulanis and the Hausas. The same is the reason why they don't have power over the Igbokoda seaside is because that place has not yet been developed. If there is development starting there today, they will run there and they will start dominating. The federal government will remember that it's part of federal government project. Yorùbá jígìrì kẹjẹ ká mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Don't let us deceive ourselves. We, the Yoruba, must fight to deliver ourselves from Britain. I am using this opportunity to call on all of you intellectuals, intelligentsias of Yoruba land. All of you. I have a lot of you that are professors in different lines. In United States of America, in Canada, in Brazil, even in UK, in Germany, in France, and a lot of places like that. That are Yoruba sons and daughters. That are professors, that are professionals, international lawyers, intellectuals. I am using this opportunity to tell you, to inform you that this is the right time for you. You must write a very big and powerful petition against the Britain. They were doing something that is against human rights. Britain knew about the killings in Nigeria, and yet they refused to do anything because they will tell you that they don't have anything to do with Nigeria because Nigeria is independent. It's a lie, it's a big lie. It is true that we are independent formally, but internally, deeply, we are not independent. We are still under the Britain. Yoruba sons and daughters, well-educated Yoruba sons and daughters, intellectuals Yorubas, all of the brilliant Yorubas, I am calling on you. Write a memo, write a letter, a petition. And if you must do that, you must direct it to the United Nations. You must direct it to European Union. You must direct it to African Union. You must direct it to ECOWAS, as well as Commonwealth of Nations. Let that memo be open letter, open memo. Let every word seals that letter. In everything, we must be free. Yoruba must be free. We were the light to the black race. But that light can never shine because we were under a canopy of someone. You must do this, or else this is how we'll be shouting, talking, clamoring. Give us freedom. Give us this. And I can assure you, in the next 10 years, there will be nothing like Yorubas again. The British are supporting the Fulanis to take over our land. And you knew our people. You know about this. They were supporting them to take over Yoruba land because there is cordial agreement between the Britain and the Fulanis. You may not know. The then Sultan of Sokoto, Sardauna, Ahmadu Bello, there was a meeting they held in a certain year. I think that was 1956 or 1957. You may not know. They will not tell you. But I can assure you that Yoruba has been sold. We are under the British. Gbogbo wa tan pa ní Lekki nítorí yẹ kó ṣe yín láǹfààní. Tán bá pa 30 trillion wọn tán, wọ́n á declare 1 trillion fún yín. 29 trillion yẹn, 60% of it ó lọ sí UK, lọ́dọ̀ England, lọ́dọ̀ fún yín. Straight to the Queen. Eléyìí tó kù, the Northerner will share it. Only percentage tó lọ sọ́dọ̀ Sultan of Sokoto. There is a certain percentage that the Sultan of Sokoto will take. Emir of Kano, Emir of Zaura, Zau, and some others like that. There is a certain amount of that will be given to them. Even our kings here don't have the privilege of tasting it. Nínú 1 trillion don't declare fún ìjọba pé àwọn pa inú ẹ̀ náà ti máa fún ẹ̀yin. Pẹ́ ó ṣe lórí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá. Inú 1 trillion yẹn náà ti fún yín. You knew. Ìtọ́ dùn mí ni wípé ṣé wọ́n kó iye yín sínú agolo ni? Ṣé your mind, who enslaved your mind? Did they put your mind, all your reasoning, all your sense into a tin and cover it? tí wọ́n kó iye yín sínú agolo tó ń kọ́ba ẹ̀pà ni tí wọ́n jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ rí lọ kẹ́ ẹ ronú. Mo ń sọ mò ń tún sọ, let one king or two gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọba ẹ wọ mọ́fìtì ẹ má ṣe bí ọba lọ ẹ gbé gò sójú. Kings in Yoruba land, I'm talking to you now. Ẹ gbé black glasses ẹ gbé sójú. Kẹ́ dé Panama gẹ́gẹ́ bí Olúwo ṣe dé Panama tó lọ ń jó lánàá tí Ọlọ́run yẹ̀yẹ́ wọ́n fọwọ́ ń ti Olúwo sẹ́yìn. Ó dé Panama ó lọ síbi birthday Ẹlẹ́gùṣì. Ọlọ́run wá yẹ̀yẹ́ Ọlọ́run bu yẹ̀yẹ́ lù ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni kò tí ì ní yẹ̀yẹ́ ò tí tó. Ó wọ suit ó dé Panama ó lọ bí birthday ó lọ ń garùn ọba ó ń garùn òun ò kúkú ṣọba gan tẹ́lẹ̀ guy man, so he's not a king. Wọ́n wá fọwọ́ rọ wọ́n tì sẹ́yìn níbi tí Naira Marley ti ń kọrin. So that is ìyẹn kọ́ tiẹ̀ là ń sọ. Let some of you ẹ̀yin prominent kings in Yorùbá ẹ má gbé mọ́tò ẹ gbé mọ́tò tó special ta don't go with a special car. Ẹ gbé mọ́tò tó common. Ẹ dé fìlà kẹ́ ẹ gbé gò sójú kẹ́ ẹ fi nǹkan nose ọlọ́tẹ̀ ti ṣe corona wà ẹ lo nose cover yín so that they won't know who you are. Ẹ lọ sí Àpápá ẹ lọ mú wọ́ọ̀fù ẹ rí gbogbo wọ́ọ̀fù yẹn pátápátá gbogbo seaport ta ní ẹ rí gbogbo ẹ̀ ẹ wá ẹ kàn fi ẹ fọjọ́ kan péré ṣe iṣẹ́ tí mò ń sọ fún yín. Ẹ̀yin ọba wa ni mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀, do this. Kẹ́ padà wálé kẹ́ wá sọ fún mi pé Ọmọlúkà eléyìí tó sọ yẹn irọ́ ló pa máa bọ̀ ń bì wá jìyà gbórí ẹ̀ wá ká gbé. Then I'll surrender myself to you. You know, I've gave you an illustration that will help you. Just go straight. Use black glasses. Use your cap. Then use nose cover or face mask. That people will not recognize you that you are a prominent king. Either Ọba Èkó mọ̀ ní tiẹ̀ àtẹnujẹ tó ń ṣe ó mọ̀ ọ́ra ẹ̀. But àwọn other Ọbas, I'm referring to you. Go to all our seaports and see what is happening there by yourself. Ọba mi ò kọjá ìlú ẹ̀ ìrìn ẹ̀ ojú kó dé Èkó bóyá ó dé Mushin tàbí kí kò tiẹ̀ dìmọ̀ ẹ̀ fit pé iye tó jẹ́ ti Yorùbá jẹ́ kí n tiẹ̀ wo bó ṣe ń lọ sí you never do that. Go there and see what I'm saying by yourself. Go and see it for yourself. Just do that and go back to your palace and reason. 30 trillion in a year and 1 trillion will be declared as the revenue that was generated from that same place. 29 trillion was being taken away by people that are smart and wiser than you. Nínú 1 trillion yẹn gan wọ́n á tún ṣe yín pa wọn tún ní fún yín. Out of that 1 trillion, they will only give you 10 just, oh God, kringles. The kringles of it. That's what they will be giving to you. And you'll be happy. Inú yín á máa dùn, ẹlẹ́rọ̀wọ́, owó. Bọ̀pọ̀ láìtàn yín jẹ́ ẹran jọ̀bọ̀jọ̀bọ̀ nù mí. I won't say much, but I've been saying this that go straight away to that place and see for yourself. Then you will shout that British, leave us alone. Britain, leave us alone. Let us be. It's not a crime the way God created us. It is God that gave us wisdom and knowledge in Yoruba land. The only problem we have is that you bought some of our leaders. You bought them with a certain amount. They don't understand what is going on. And they were the leaders we are looking on to. But I can assure you, Britain, be rest assured that if you don't let us be, we are coming for you. And God is going to support us to battle you. Note that for sure. Britain, if you don't let us be, God will support us. We are coming for you. And that is the fact. Just like 2 or 3 calls, then we'll round it up. 07046092484. WhatsApp nìkan ni o. Bá pè direct kò ní lọ. WhatsApp. Now you are free to call to contribute your quota. Ẹ ṣeun adúpẹ́ o, ẹ gbóhùn sókè, a fẹ́ gbọ́ yín.
Hello, Ọmọlúkà.
Màmá mi ẹ ṣé o.
Ẹ kú ètò.
Ẹ ṣé gan.
Yes, odò àgbẹ̀ yín o, ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun o. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ yẹn wò ó ń jó mi lára, UK lèmi wà. Ó ń jó mi lára gidigidi bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ni. Because a wà lọ́dọ̀ àwọn pípù yìí, wọ́n tún fìyà jẹ àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n dìpọ́tì ọmọ Nàìjíríà lọ sílé. Ẹlòmíì ti ná almost 10 million lórí ìwé tí wọ́n fún. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń dìpọ́tì wọn lọ sílé. Kí ni reason pé wọ́n colonize wa tí wọ́n lè máa fún wa níwèé free ìgbà yẹn? Wọ́n gbowó lọ́wọ́ àwọn olórí wa tó wà ní wọ́n gbowó lọ́wọ́ wa ní Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n dẹ̀ la wà ní àwọn tí fún wa ní independence. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń gba owó. Ẹni tó fún níwèé ọdún méjì àbọ̀ á renew lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta á ti 3,500 ló máa fi renew lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta. Ẹlòmíì ti ṣègbéyàwó bí ẹ̀mẹ́ta tó ti ná almost 10,000 tí wọ́n fún. Kí ni Britain fìyà jẹ wá fún? Kí ni tá a ṣe fún wọn? Wọ́n fìyà jẹ wá.
Mo fẹ́ bèèrè lọ́wọ́ yín. Ẹ̀yin tí wọ́n àwọn tó ń dìpọ́tù tó ń fìyà jẹ lọ́hùn-ún, ọmọ Fúlàní àtàwùsá mélòó ló wà lára wọn?
Kò sáwọn Haúsá bí Haúsá tẹ bá máa rí níbí ìbà ẹ́mbàsì wọn lè ti máa rí wọn. Nàìjíríà ẹ́mbàsì lè ti máa rí Haúsá. Ẹ lè rí Haúsá lẹ́nu iṣẹ́. Ìgbà tí mo ti wà nílùú ìmí ìrí Haúsá kankan ní ẹnu iṣẹ́ rí. Kí ni Britain fìyà jẹ wá fún tí wọ́n ṣí wálẹ̀? Kí ló dé tí wọ́n máa fún wa ní ìwé fún ìgbà tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé a ṣì wà lọ́ndà colonize kínní? Pé a ṣì wà lọ́ndà àwọn wọn fún wa ní independence. Kí ni wọ́n fìyà jẹ wá fún tèmi fẹ́ béèrè gan nìyẹn? Because ó ń ta ní lára ni. Èèyàn máa ṣiṣẹ́ ẹlòmíì lọ ta nǹkan, ó lọ ta ilé ẹ̀. Ó lọ ta àwọn tó ní Nàìjíríà láti lè fi ṣèwé. Àjẹ́bí òdìdé náà lọ́kì ni wọ́n tún lè refuse ẹ̀. Ẹlòmíì ti wá lù for 40 years. Ṣé ò níwèé wọn lè wá sílé mọ́ torí kò sí nǹkan fẹ́ dé bá? Gbogbo tí wọ́n ń ṣe ní ilé wọ́n àbándọ̀ ẹ̀ torí fáwọn fẹ́ gbàwé káwọn lè máa wọlé káwọn lè máa jáde. Ọlọ́run máa fìyà jẹ Britain o. Ọlọ́run ọba ó máa fìyà jẹ wọ́n. Tí àwọn olórí wa tán fìyà jẹ wá tí wọn ò bá lè sọ fún wọn pé kí wọ́n máa fún àwọn ọmọ wọn tó wà níbí kan fún wọn ní ìlú ọ̀fẹ́. Wọ́n máa sátán play. Wọ́n á tún káwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà lọ sílé. Wọ́n ní Nàìjíríà wípé onífraud ni wọ́n, oníyàwó ni wọ́n. Wọ́n máa gbọ́ wọn Nàìjíríà lọ sílé. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbowó ribiribi lọ́wọ́ wa. Why tí UK ń ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fún wa? Why?
Thank you. Let us give other people.
Because ó ń ká mi lára gidi ni, Ọmọlúkà.
I understand.
Ó ń ká mi lára gidi. Ó ń ká mi lára gidi. Ọlọ́run ló máa fìyà jẹ Britain.
Ọlọ́run ó di dandan.
A gbọ́dọ̀ fún.
Ó di dandan ò ní mú jẹ. They must be. Nǹkan tí kó lọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá was estimated to be up to $10 trillion. Mineral resources and our natural resources tó ti kó lọ.
Ọlọ́run kò fọ̀rùn kẹ́ ẹ̀ máa yìí Mugabe ò gbà ti wọn. Mugabe tí màá yẹn ti kú ní Zimbabwe kò gbà ti ìlú ìyá
ìwà nìyẹn
fún ìgbà rẹ̀ kò respect ẹ̀ rárá.
Ẹ ṣé mà, ẹ jẹ́ ká tún fún àwọn míì ní opportunity. God bless you.
Okay, sir, ẹ kú ètò.
Thank you. Ṣé ẹ rí ohun tí mo fẹ́ ká mọ̀ ni pé British máa sanwó padà fún Yorùbá o. We will fight it. Àwọn òbí wa mọ̀ ń sọ́mọ̀ tó sọ, àwọn ọ̀ràn wa pé ká lọ kàwé. We were not just sent to school to go and read. We have our brain. We will sue them. They must return 10 trillion to the Yorubas. That is not even enough for what the damages they have caused to the Yorubaris. Even if they pay $30 trillion, it's not up to the damages they have caused the Yorubaris. They must pay for what they did to the Yorubas. We will not take this. If they don't let us be, we will face them. And new weapons. What did you have? If you have everything, you have whatever you can use to fight, you have drone, you have helicopter fighting jet, you have this, you have that. Do you have God? If you have God, you won't do this to us. We have God. And whoever has God has everything. We have everything in our capacity. We will fight you. Britain, we will fight you. Let someone call so that we will be able to round it up. They now started maltreating us, killing us, kidnapping us. I am telling you this, the British knew everything about what is going on. British never sent their army to come to conquer the Boko Haram because they knew about it. They never sent their army to come and conquer Boko Haram. Now they send their army to come and conquer ESN. The people that are fighting for their own people. That are fighting for the protection of their own people, for the freedom of the Biafran land. They now send their people to come and fight them. We just started. You will see. Ìkàrẹ́ wà ní mọ́rẹ́ oró. Tí mo mẹ̀mẹ̀ ló ń jẹ́. Tí mo kìíní kẹ̀kẹ́. Men kẹ̀kẹ́. You will see. It happens in Somalia. It happens there. And they fight you. They fight the American armies. And they won. So what are we talking? Come and kill us all. And let the world see that you kill us. You never see anything. Call. Let us have your call. 070 4609 84 092484 07046092484. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gba ìpè yín díẹ̀ sí Canada. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè bàbá mi, ẹ ṣeun o, ẹ káàbọ̀.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, ẹ kú ètò.
Ẹ ṣeun bàbá mi.
Okay. Lórí topic regarding our British. Tẹ́ bá wo America and China, gbogbo wọn ló ní àwọn ìlú tẹ́ pé wọ́n swindle wọn ni. I call them swindle. Because when you go to other people's country and siphon their natural resources, you are just swindling them. So our people who are lẹ́yìn ara wọn until when Nigeria or the so-called Yoruba were ready to step it up, we make their tenure untenable. These people, they're not one. They are taking our resources there. No, they will not stop. Because they have a profit. So what we got about Fulani, you see, they call it shiny object. Look what is over here. Don't look here. Look what is over here. We call it in America, we call it a shining object. Distraction. What did that our Yoruba at Igbo? Meanwhile, they are coming through the back door. What they call resources swallow. So it's about time. We all need to wake up and smell the coffee. We all need to really, really think about it.
Thank you, sir.
One time, if we can go up there, when they are coming and siphoning 10 trillion, 5 trillion, at what point, Lama, okay, this is enough. At what point? But there are so many things we can do as a Yoruba. There are one Igbo that to stop these people on the track. British, America, if anybody can hear me, I'm speaking for Chicago. If anybody thinks they have your interest, you better think twice. I've lived in this country for like going to 30 years now. And every time last night, yeah, it's still the same thing. Still the same thing. And then allow America will come and create problems and leave. So everybody buy say America which is no. They are looking for their own interest. They are after their own interest. Because the money is depending on Equator. I'll call you later, okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ń lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ń lọ. Mo ń bọ̀, ó lẹ́ni tí mo ń gbìyànjú láti pè. Okay, the number is not true. Jẹ́ ká gba ìpè kan tàbí méjì sí i. Ṣé rí ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi àti fẹ́ round up? Bọ̀ mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ di kinní kan mú wípé àwa la máa gbára wa lọ́wọ́ àwọn British. Kì í ṣe Fúlàní ni problem wa. It is the British. Because èèyàn ló wà lẹ́yìn orò. Ẹ bá a ṣe ní ṣókíṣókí. Èèyàn ló wà lẹ́yìn orò lóró kí n lé o. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè ní ṣókí.
Ẹ ṣeun, ṣe rí problem tí a ní ni pé wọ́n bá tìyẹn ti sọ orí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá wọ́n ti sọ orí wọn kodò àìṣe ń jí ni ó kàn dàbẹ́ ni kó létí kò tí létí jù rárá. Ṣé rí tá bá ṣe pé a fẹ́ lọ fún wọ́ọ̀ a fẹ́ peaceful exit kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ peaceful exit. Àìlèjà àìlèbọ́ sódò láti pé kọ̀ọ̀kọ̀ kó dijú àbí kí àkèrè kó dijú. Ṣé ní gbogbo nǹkan tó wà ń lẹ̀ tàṣẹ tọ́lẹ́ ṣe lẹ́rọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ò lè gbà á. Ó di pé tá bá ti dìde ká lọ ká má jẹ́ kí gómìnà hold any meeting mọ́. Tí a lè pe àwọn ìbò ara wa àpò wọn jọ tó fún wa ní bàṣúkà tó fún wa ní lọ́ṣà. Tàbẹ̀ sí lọ́ọ̀ṣì ẹ̀ sínú gómìnà ọ́fíìsì. Tàbẹ̀ sí lọ́ọ̀ṣì ẹ̀ sínú kára kọ́ńvọ̀ ìwọ̀n tó bá ń lọ ní títì. Kátólẹ̀ tàmí ní business. Gbogbo páàpù wa ká lè àpẹ̀ láwọn Ìgbò. Èyí tó ní fa epo wa ká mẹ́sàn-án pé a bírèkì ẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn bíríìjì wa ká mẹ́sàn-án pé a dismantle ẹ̀. Ṣé ẹni tó bá jókòó sí north ó fẹ́ fi ra ìṣe tuntun kúnlẹ̀ Yorùbá ni o. Yorùbá máa dàrú àní gbà. Kò lè kọ́ sínú àlè gbà yín. Ṣé ní gbogbo tí wọ́n ṣe yìí no going back ni. Tó bá pẹ́ tó bá yá gbogbo wa ń bọ̀ lé akọ̀fẹ́ kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tán ni ṣùgbọ́n àìdí àti mo fẹ́ mú jáde kí gbogbo jù ó wọ̀ lè rí báyìí kí gbogbo jù ó wọ̀ lè mọ̀ ẹ́ pé yẹ́sò I involve wọn because I know ó lè rí gbogbo wọn. Wọ́n kàn rán wa ní ṣẹ̀dí tòròtòrò bí Amẹ́ríkà lè ẹ̀pù wa United Nations lè ẹ̀pù wa gbogbo àwọn tó ṣe pé wọ́n fẹ́ ẹ̀pù wa yẹn UE wọ́n lè ẹ̀pù wa because of their own personal interest. They cannot help us at all. The major thing that is láti ṣe ni pé ẹ jẹ́ ká wọ̀nà a ní àwọn èèyàn sí gbogbo Africa gbogbo world a ní sí Cuba a ní sí Brazil a ní sí United ẹ jẹ́ ká invite wọn kó wá witness a protest wa. Tí ẹ bá lè ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn wa ìyókù pé àwọn èèyàn tàtẹ̀ ní southern the country kọ́ wálé bí òyìnbó bá wà lára wa ojú àgbà wọn tí wọ̀nyí lè pa wá. Ojú àgbà àwọn tí wọ́n ní lè sọ pé àwọn lè sọ pé àwọn yìnbọn sáàrin wa. A nídìí àwọn tí wọ́n fọ́kọ́ wọ̀nyí, a nídìí àwọn press wa, àwọn press ó jẹ́ nínú àwọn kọ́ńtì tí a ti tẹ̀dọ́ bí Cuba, bí Brazil, bí America, bí Australia, a nídìí press wọn. Kọ́ wá sílé, ẹ pè wọ́n kọ́ wá sílé, kọ́ wá take note gbogbo move wa. ìgbà ìlà tó mọ̀ kò sí peaceful exit o ẹ̀ka gbọ́ o kò sí peaceful exit in anywhere ọlọ́run fún wa ṣe.
Amen. I say thank you very much. Ọlọ́run kò jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. A mọ̀ pé kò rọrùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n a pariwo peace náà ni torí pé kí ni tẹ́ bá ti dárúkọ gbọ̀ngàn fẹ́lòmíì òun ò fẹ́ kàn jagun òun ò fẹ́ jáde òun o. But let me remind you this. Freedom is not free. There must be sacrifice. Freedom is not free. There must be surely a sacrifice. Now, ẹ ti gbọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tẹ́ wà ní Cuba tẹ́ wà everywhere èmi máa gbégbèsè ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ni sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó wúlò gidi ni èmi máa gbégbèsè lé lórí right away lẹ́ni eléyìí ni máa gbégbèsè ni máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ lé lórí. They must come together. We must have a very powerful rally. Yes, eléyìí táwa ń prepare lóńdó ṣe ti yẹn kékeré nìyẹn minor rally ni ìyálà ya rally ń bọ̀ tẹ́rù máa ba ọmọ ẹlòmíì. Mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ mi sẹ́yìn mo ní is getting to a certain level tó jẹ́ pé gómìnà ò ní lè jáde nínú yàrá ẹ̀ tó bá jáde wọ́n máa fi mu gàrí ni wọ́n á jẹ ní tútù ní níta wọ́n á fi wá gàrí. It is ó tó mo sọ fún yẹn mọ̀ náà mi ń parọ́ mi ń ṣe wo níbọ̀ mò ń ríran mò ń rí tírélà mo dẹ̀ ń mọ nǹkan tó ń go on. They will eat them live tán bá jáde nílé tọ́mọ wọn bá jáde wá tọ̀ wọ́n máa jẹ ní tútù ni. Ṣèbáwọn à ń sọ sí ẹnẹ́dùn wa ń rùn ẹni ká lọ jòkó ẹ lágbógun ti Tinubu ẹ lágbógun ti gbá ẹ lágbógun ti àwo ok aṣojú gbogbo wa aṣojú onílé aṣojú àlejò ojú gbogbo ló máa ṣe. Thank you, God bless you. Omoluka is my name. I will have to stop here. Don't forget that tomorrow I am coming for a special program where we'll have our specialist. We will have a program that has to do with fishery and poultry. So if you are interested in investing in it, so please, you are free to join us. Invite your friends and join. Then for those of you who have interest in buying a land, maybe for farming or for estate or for industrial use, please contact Omoluka. I have a lot of feeds that people place under us that we should help to look for buyers. So contact us. Omoluka ló kọ mi. Ẹ má gbàgbé ètò tá fẹ́ ṣe lọ́la fún àwọn tó fẹ́ wá bá wa tó fẹ́ kọ́ àbọn ṣe fẹ́ ṣe oko ẹja tó fẹ́ dá okòwò ẹja sílẹ̀. So àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ń jìyà lé lórí o ẹja wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ń bẹ̀ yẹn ọ̀fẹ́ làwọn òyìnbó yẹn ń pẹja wa o wọ́n á ta ẹja inú omi wa wọ́n á tún tà fún wa lówó gọbọi. Their fishing boat is there. Their fishing ship tó fi ń pẹja wa wọ́n á pa wọ́n á tà fún wa lọ àtúnwá àràjẹ lọ. Ọmọ Yorùbá rẹrẹ ń rún o ẹ ti sọ nǹkan nu ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ sọ nǹkan nu o wàláhì ẹ sọ nǹkan nu gan o. So please don't forget, tomorrow we will come with a specialist tó fẹ́ wá kọ́ wa bó ṣe ń ṣe ètò ẹja àti wípé àwọn tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ láti invest nínú ẹ̀ is a project of 3 to 5 months. Within 3 and 5 months, you will have your money, the capital and the profit back in full. So within period of 3 months and 5 months. So Ola, join us by 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Tell someone to join you so that both of you can watch it together and listen to what the person wants to say. So follow gbogbo wa lọ́wọ́ ẹ má gbàgbé mo dẹ̀ ti sọ ìrìnpọ̀ tá fẹ́ rìn o ẹ má gbàgbé láti náwó sí wa. God bless you. Omoluka lórúkọ mi o kò ní bàjẹ́ fún yín kò ní bàjẹ́ fún wa. Ká tó parí wọ́n ti ní ká máa fáńtẹ̀mù wa òun la máa kọ́ ká máa fi láńdọ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run ojú òní wa á tì o. Ẹ má dẹ̀ gbàgbé o wípé ní Ìbàdàn rally máa wáyé ní on the 17th nìbàdàn peaceful rally ní on 24 l'Ondo State rally máa wáyé peaceful rally. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tí mo pé I'm a peaceful person. I'm not an arrogant person. I'm not a riffraff. I may not go to school, but I got my brain and I knew what is right and I continue to do what is right. So there is going to be a rally, a peaceful protest in Akure on 24th of April. So just put it in mind. I will tell you the venue. Bí tá ti máa pàdé, màá sọ fún yín. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ní interest láti wá. Àkúrẹ́ gan máa mọ̀ pé àwọn gbàlejò ọjọ́ yẹn rẹ́rẹ́ márùn-ún. Àfàwálà àkìí oníjà máa ń ṣe oníjà. You will discover that. Don't let me say much. So ẹ má gbàgbé, ẹ fi sọ́kàn. Tí Ìbàdàn on 17, tí Àkúrẹ́ on 24. So that is the difference between the two. So God bless you. Amen.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Paired.